guys? Ep.42 here, and welcome back to another video of Naruto 2 Boruto Shinobi Strikers. Now, today's video is going to be a little different, because today's video is going to be a bit shorter than usual. Mainly because, you know, this game's been out for a while now, and I figured that I would give my, thoughts on the video game. Right, Shikamaru and Choji, let's get it. So yeah, doing a live commentary while trying to do a mission should be fun. But yeah, I wanted to give my opinion and I guess my voice on the game since I've been playing it for a while now, and I wanted to kind of give my own feedback and see what you guys think about the video game. Now, to be honest, I think this game is good, but it does have a lot of flaws, or at least that's just my personal opinion. Don't get me wrong, I do love the game. I am having a fantastic time playing it. I just feel like there's a lot missing from this game that should be added, I guess, either in future DLCs or if they ever make another one. Now, I'm not saying these are bad flaws because, like I've stated, the game is still fun and I'm still having a fantastic time playing. It's just I feel like there were a few things that they could have added that they didn't add. My first downfall about this game is that with the VR missions. Now, obviously, VR missions are fun. I do enjoy doing them. The only issue for me is that once you complete doing all of the characters, because as you guys know, when you start the game, you'll get quests from all different characters from the Naruto series, like Sai, Sasuke, Tenten, so on and so forth. My issue with that was that once you completed those, you unlocked a bunch of the VR missions, but a lot of the VR missions were exactly the same with just a higher difficulty level on it. Now, that's not bad, per se, but it's kind of like a rinse and repeat, for me at least. Like, you do a mission like, oh, I just defeated, the Ninetales, and then you go to, like, an A rank, and then it's like, oh, it's the Ninetales again, but, just a tad bit harder, with maybe, some additional ninja that you have to kill. Stuff like that. So that was one thing that kind of bothered me. Like I said, it doesn't ruin the game for me. Like, I'm still going to be doing VR missions and stuff, but it can get a bit boring when you're trying to, get your level up and stuff like that. Trying to get your training with other masters up. Now, a good thing about this game is that I do like the masters thing. I think it's kind of nice that they added that. Kind of just like Xenoverse. I mean, this game basically is a Xenoverse for Naruto. If you guys don't know what Xenoverse is, that's the Dragon Ball video game that came out not too long ago. They made 2 of them, which I played both of them, and I really enjoyed both of them. It's basically Xenoverse, but just in the Naruto universe, to be honest. And, I think they did a right thing trying to do customization characters. People have been asking for it for a long time. Considering with the Storm series, they've been asking for custom characters for a long time. So it's pretty cool that they did it. Obviously, they took their own spin on it. Instead of making a Storm series, they did this. But I think it was a good move to have custom characters and stuff like that. And the VR Masters is a pretty smart idea, because it actually helps you get moves in this game, which I thought was pretty sweet. Instead of you just going through missions and unlocking them, you actually have to unlock moves sets from characters. Now, there is rare possibilities of you obtaining moves while doing missions and doing online PvP and stuff like that. But I like the idea that you have to kind of like work your way up to learn moves from different masters. I thought that was a pretty sweet idea. And also having different types like defense, attack, ranged, and healing is another smart idea. Having their own kind of classes set up to do what you gotta do. Another flaw for me for this game, it's gotta be, I guess, the maps. Now, the maps are fun, but there's not that many. I think in total there's maybe 4 or 5 maps. And like I said, this is something that I feel they'll probably improve on with DLC, but that's just another thing that kind of bugged me about this game, was that there were not that many maps. I mean, you have the Sands, the Mist. I'm trying to remember right off the back of my hand. We have Sand, Mist, Leaf. And I'm trying to think of another one, I think. Is that it? I'm trying to think off the back of my hand. I can't remember now. Sorry, when you're in the midst of combat, you kind of forget what maps there are. But like I've stated, there's not that many. Once again, I think this will be something they'll fix with DLC coming out. And that's another thing I'm kind of looking forward to, is DLC, to see what they bring into the game. Because once again, there's not that much stuff to do. I feel like they missed a lot of opportunities to add some pretty interesting stuff into the game. So, I'm really hoping to see what they do with DLC, which is what I'm really kind of waiting on. Oh, shoot, it's, what's his face? Totally forgot his name! But he's here now. That's great. Now, like I said, there's a lot of flaws with this game, but it's not like it's a bad video game or anything like that. Like, this game is very fun. I very much enjoyed the PvP online. I very much enjoy doing the VR missions. It's just that I feel like there's a lot of opportunities where they could have added stuff, but they decided not to. So that's kind of my issue. Like, the character customization is very fun. I really much enjoy it. I feel like they should have added their own custom hairstyles and stuff like that instead of copying other characters from the universe. I feel like that would have been something more interesting to kind of make more characters look unique. So, that's just, again, one of my personal opinions. And like I've stated, I don't hate the game. I absolutely enjoy it. Obviously, I wouldn't be recording it and playing it a lot if I didn't enjoy it. I think that would make a lot of sense. I just feel like there's a couple of things that they should have added to the game to make it a little more fun. I mean, this game is very fun. It's just that if you want a video game to last, I feel like you should add in a couple more little elements. I remember I was talking to one of my friends last night about this game, and they had a couple, like, opinions that they wanted to do. Oh, that's a bomb! Alright. As soon as I saw him start to do it, I was like, that's a bomb. It's coming in. It's coming to kill me. But I could obviously go into more depth with this conversation about it. If you guys really want me to, I could really go into it, like, make its own video for it. But I just wanted to make a video today kind of doing that because I'm sadly pretty busy, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to get a video out. So that's the only reason why I'm kind of, like, doing this type of video. Another thing that I did want to mention about this game, like, another good thing about it, besides all the character customization, which I think is very, very fun to do, another thing I do really enjoy about this game is the combat. The combat's actually really fun. I don't know why, I just really enjoy it. I like the free roaming around. I like being able to jump around, bounce off walls, go back to another one, jump back to another wall, you know, jump around like Spider-Man. It's really fun. It makes you kind of feel like a ninja. So that's something I always really enjoyed about this. Another one is the characters, obviously. I feel like they still need to add a bunch more characters to this game, which is why I'm hoping with DLC they'll come up with some more stuff. I'm hoping for like Madara or Minato, maybe even Obito, and a couple more people. Maybe even Team 7 when they were little. That'd be interesting. But I'm just very curious to see what they're going to do with DLC for this game. Like I stated, there's a lot they can do with this game, and hopefully if the game did well, which is what I'm hoping, they will create a second one, which I'm hoping will be 10 times better than this one. Like I said, they have the mold, right? They have the mold for the games like they did with Dragon Ball's universe. They had the mold. They had everything they needed. They just needed to improve on it to make a second one. And that's exactly what they did with the second game of Dragon Ball's universe. And I absolutely loved the second one. Second one I thought was the better one than the first one. So I just feel like they have the mold for this game. Once they get a bunch of feedback from the community and stuff like that, they'll probably improve on it. And if they make a second game, that one will probably do really freaking good because they will have improved on the game. Now, like I've stated 1,000 times in this video, I don't hate the game. I absolutely enjoy this game a lot. It's a lot of fun to play with friends, especially playing PvP and missions together, you know, going against the bad guys and, you know, kicking ass in the Naruto universe. It's fun. Like I've said, it's not a bad game. I just think there's a couple things I need to improve on, and if you guys want me to talk about that more in another video, I gladly will. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching me blather for like 10 minutes. I know this wasn't the type of video you guys probably were expecting today for a Naruto video. It's just that I was kind of in a rush. I'm going to be out all day, and I needed to get a video out. So I didn't want to do like a whole on like 45-minute session of Naruto, which is what I usually do. You guys don't really see that because obviously I edit it, but usually one episode takes like 45 minutes to like an hour to record because I have to, you know, wait for matches and so on and so forth. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed this. I guess my last thing to say about this game is that if you want to get it, I would say get it. I can't control what you do with your own money. That is on you. But like I said, I do enjoy the VR Masters are fun. It's a fun way to kind of introduce people to obtaining moves and stuff like that, and kind of get to train under who you want. You don't have to be like forced to train under somebody. You can just be who you want and kind of go from there. The classes are a unique way to make the game a little different than other games where you create characters. The types are pretty fun to use. Personally, for me, I really enjoy playing as attackers or healers, but obviously, whatever you want is your choice. You have 4 different choices to go through, and basically just playing them and figuring out which one you like the most is the best bet for this. Yeah, that's it for me. If you guys want me to make like a full-on video for this kind of conversation, let me know, and I'll totally do it, be a little more prepared for next time. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about this today. I don't know. It was just on my mind, and I felt like I wanted to mention it because I've been playing this game for a while, and I just want to thank you guys so much for the support on this series. The channel has been blowing up lately because of this series, so I really do want to thank you guys, and I really appreciate it. I wasn't really expecting a series like this to blow up out of nowhere, so I want to really appreciate it, and I really want to thank you guys for that. It's been pretty amazing to see a series like this just kind of explode out of nowhere when you don't expect something like this to explode out of nowhere. So, for all the people who are new to the channel or have been here for a while, I want to thank you guys so much for coming by and watching my videos. And yeah, that is it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this weird video. I know this is a weird one out of the recent videos of this series. But yeah, if you are not subscribed, subscribe if you want. If you haven't liked the video, you can do that as well. And in case you haven't hit the little bell, you can do that as well. You know, it's something that is actually useful. So if you want to hit that, go for it. Yeah, that's it for me. Expect my Naruto and the Supernatural series coming out very soon. And yeah, I'll see you all later.